There are some additional comments I want to make about my personal philosophy. Some things I left out last week, things that have occurred to me since. I should have added last week that I do understand that humans are able to think abstractly and that that may be unique to humans, but I don't think that means that they're capable of great, particularly profound insights, and I don't think that it means they're capable of achieving knowledge with a capital N. As a matter of fact, I would even add that people, I would define human beings as a species that's incapable of understanding itself. I don't think we as individuals understand itself, nor do I think we understand what life is really about or how to come up with that. I think you can see that in all kinds of ways in which we conduct our lives and political decisions and so forth. I don't know whether there's a species out there in the space someplace that does understand. As I say, we seem to be survival oriented in terms of the way we think, and maybe we don't need to understand that to survive, or maybe we just haven't evolved that far. I also wanted to add that I basically am a pragmatist when it comes to my philosophical orientation. Um, Other comments about human nature are important, I think, to document because I don't think that many philosophers, even into the 20th century, really seemed to understand that there was a dual nature to humans. Rousseau seemed to kind of get that, but they talk about people as though they're either nasty and hostile or good and altruistic. The fact is that as a species, we um, orient ourselves along the lines of cooperation sometimes and competition other times, both within our groups and outside of our own group. I think we're most cooperative probably in our narrowest and most fundamental of groups, such as family, but it can go either way depending on situations and a lot of variables that play into the situation to make us decide how competitive or how cooperative we might be. Different social groups compete or cooperate with one another, and as individuals, we can cooperate with people in other or groups or the group itself. Um, I also wanted to say that as soon as someone starts to talk about behavior as good or bad, good or evil, they're on the wrong track. It's a religious idea that assumes some sort of absolutism that I don't think exists. I think that it's a big mistake to try to talk about things as good or evil, um, in that there's an inherent good or evil in things. It's all relative and subjective and contextual.